Just kidding. Core Performance 101. We are going to start with the windmill test. It's a test to kind of see, one, if you're able to do it without any compensations, but two, it's an actual movement that we will do and practice. So, ladies, go ahead and take your feet and just take a half of a step forward. So the middle of your foot is split by the toe of your other foot, or a staggered stance, another way of looking at it. So feet are staggered. You probably need to be shoulder width, maybe a teeny bit wider than shoulder width, just to be comfortable. And I want you to go ahead and take the foot that is back arm and stick it straight up in the air. So they're gonna be moving opposite because they're doing opposite legs, totally fine. First things first, can they maintain this? Can they reach that high, bicep to ear, without any discomfort? And both are doing great there. So actively reaching up towards the ceiling. Now what we're gonna do is take our opposite arm, down arm, slide it on kind of the inside of our thigh here, shoot our hips away and start to reach down. So as we do this, Tori's body is rotating towards me, Liv's body is rotating towards that wall, and we need a straight line from middle finger to middle finger, and you're gonna reach for the instep or the arch of your shoe. So, good, yeah, excellent, okay. All right, and you can go ahead and come back up slowly. Maintain that arm, so pull it back to, back to standing, great, awesome. Okay, relax. Now we're gonna go ahead and try the other side. So now just take your staggered stance and switch it. And I just thought of something, so yeah, Tori, go ahead and make sure you keep your arm facing you. Yeah, I think you moved it out or something a little bit. So palm is facing you. Hand that is up, that palm is facing in towards your head the whole time. All right, and that's actually hard to maintain during that motion. That's the point, I guess. Here we go. So first, can we lock out? Excellent. From there, we're gonna go ahead and kick the hip towards the leg that's back and start to reach on the inside of that front knee. Reaching down, reaching down, reaching down. Tap the floor and hold. Excellent, and come back up. Slowly, slowly, good.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm just seeing what's different. Okay, very good. All right, so those are our windmills. We're gonna go ahead and do one more on each side. So this is a good tension exercise. It's a good repatterning motion for your core and core to extremity. So how your core controls the rest of your body. I'm gonna play with this. I'm gonna join you guys. I wanna see what my hand should do. Here we go. All right, so pick a leg to go forward. The leg that's back, that arm is up, facing me. I'm gonna try that. Here we go. Sliding down and in. Reaching for the floor. Yeah, that's impossible.
Oh, yeah. You just have to think about it.
Yeah.
It's always easier for me.
And coming back up nice and slow.
Can you look at your arm too?
You can, yes, good question. So Tori's asking if you can look up at your arm. Most definitely. I think that ideally we start with the palm facing in, but as you go down, it's just gonna go to straight. So what I don't want it to do is to go all the way out. That's bad, that's internal rotation. So your palm is allowed to go from facing you to facing forward, but no further, okay? So let's do that for this last rep. So now you've switched sides. Excellent, all right. That's a little big of a stagger, Liv. Go ahead and, yeah, there we go, a little bit tighter. You can go wider though, like further out with your feet. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. So get that first arm up. Notice where it's at, where your palm is, and just know that it's gonna rotate away from you a little bit, but that's about it. All right, find that inner thigh and trace that leg reaching down. Here we go. We want a straight line from one arm to the other. Good. And to Liv, your bottom hand, you can scoot out a little bit and up towards your toe.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're in a straight line. Yep, good. And rotate up, nice and slow. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Very good. All right. So you'll see, and you may notice on yourselves, as Tori came up, her hand was just a little bit further away. And that's one of the things we try to do is we compensate by moving out. So just make sure that where that arm starts, it's pinned the entire time throughout the motion. And that's really the key thing that you want to think about as you're doing this. All right, the next motion that we're gonna do is lizard with rotation. So lizard is a common yoga pose that you hold. It's essentially a lunge position. And so ladies look great there. You can actually go ahead and put both hands on the floor and bring that back leg further back and squeeze that glute so your knee is off the ground. Now from there, the hand that is closest to the foot that is up, we're going to reach up to the ceiling. Excellent. You're gonna come back in, bring that arm back down. If you can, reach and try to touch your elbow towards the ground. So you try to touch your inner elbow, yeah, as far as you can. There you go. Without, yeah, so it's just a thought of reaching. You may not actually make it. And then we're gonna go back up to the ceiling. So keep that hand, yeah, there you go. Reach up to the ceiling, push. So we're blocking here, driving through the elbow, blocking with that opposite hand, reaching up, and then just swooping under and through, and just kind of act like you're trying to bring that elbow towards the ground, but keep this one where it is and keep it locked. Yeah, there you go. So it's a little rotation. That's fine. Good. Back up, reaching up, push, reach up. 3, 2, 1, back down, elbow towards the ground. Just kind of get some rotation of the upper back. Good. One more. Reach up. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch legs. Now, if this is hard and you feel like your legs are tired or cramping, maybe you just got off a long tournament of some kind, then you can drop that back knee. So let's do this side by dropping that back knee and show what that looks like. So it's a little bit easier. And we'll go ahead and reach the knee that is up, arm to the ceiling. There we go. Good. Reaching up. Excellent. Come back down. Try to drop that elbow towards the ground as much as we can. Just getting a little rotation. Yeah, there you go. And up. Reach and hold. 2, 3, and down. Reaching in, swooping under. There you go. And reaching up. Hold. 2, 3, and down. And up. One more on each side. One more on this side. 2, 3, last one. Reaching through. And reaching up. Really push against that ground, lock that elbow, reaching to the ceiling, trying to elongate through your arms and relax. Very good. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is lay on the ground. I'll demonstrate first. The shoulder here needs to be packed. When I say it's packed, that means that it is flexed into the ground. So I'm pulling my shoulder blade down and back into the ground. My legs are long. Then, same arm, same knee. I'm gonna bend this knee up, drape this knee over my body, keeping my shoulder packed. I'm trying to drive this knee towards Liv's face as hard as I can. Now, I can make my knee touch the ground, but my shoulder's gonna lose contact. So the second you start to feel your shoulder leave the ground, you need to retract harder and push further with the knee. You're gonna feel this like crazy in your core and in your back. So pulling down, not bending the elbow, pushing the knee, and almost punching into the ceiling as I pull down. Tons of tension happening through the core during this motion. So go ahead, ladies, and lay down on your back. Yep, you can lay there. Tori, you can come a little bit closer. Excellent, good. All right, so lay on back, right arm, punch up towards the ceiling. Pull that shoulder blade down into the floor, keeping that elbow locked. Hard, 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 pulling back and down into the floor. Now take your right knee and bend it up. Yep, sorry, on the ground, there you go. You can use this hand to support you if you need to. You can use this hand to support you if you need to, all right? And now I just want you to take that knee, lift it up, and start to drape it over your body and act like you're trying to drive your kneecap into the wall, but do not lose contact with that shoulder. So you're squeezing hard and you're driving the knee across, getting rotation through your torso and through your core, but maintaining tension in the shoulder and tension through almost your glutes and your hamstring as you're driving that knee. Keep driving, keep pulling. You have to be giving me 100% effort here. Driving that shoulder blade into the floor, reaching that knee across. You're trying to get inches, centimeters with that knee, getting a little further while maintaining the shoulder. Good, come out of that. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Now you can drop this leg, get this knee up. Now we got opposite arm, driving into the floor, okay? Excellent. When that's packed and ready to go, you can lift that knee and start to drive it and drape it across your body. Keep this knee long and locked. There you go. Good. So you're actively, almost from your hip joint, pushing your entire leg across your body while maintaining that packed shoulder with a locked elbow. Keeping your neck relaxed. You're not shrugging up into your neck, but you're long and you're swooping, trying to get rotation across your body from the knee all the way up through the fist. Keep reaching, trying to get centimeters, a little bit further if you can. 3, 2, 1, come out of that. Awesome, how's that feel? Yeah, pretty hard? Not too hard, a little bit? All right, so next we're gonna move to our prone scorpion. So prone, laying on our belly, and we're going to lead with the heel. You're going to take your heel and try to reach it to your opposite arm. Now, the caveat is you have to keep both shoulder blades, tops of your shoulders, your delts, on the ground the entire time. So you're keeping tension against the ground while also leading with that leg and reaching across the body. Go ahead, pick a leg, there you go. Leading with the heel, reaching. Notice their chest is staying flush to the ground. And they're gonna show control as they come back as well. So it's control to the motion and control out of the motion. This is not just mobility or, stretching. This is gaining stability, muscular control, time under tension. In order to do that, you have to control the movement the entire time. You should be working with us now, rotating through reps on each side. We're going to do 5 reps on each side. Taking your time, making sure that you're maintaining contact of that chest, reaching with that heel, holding when you reach that end point for a brief second, and then recoiling the leg back. We got left counters. Done? Ooh, wow, jinx. All right, good job. Okay, awesome. So now, last thing we're gonna do is windshield wipers with our arms while our leg is in a 90-degree bent position. Grab rollers. If you guys have rollers at home or pillows, blankets, anything you have that you can support your knee with, you should go grab those now. So go ahead, ladies, and flap your feet around so you're now facing me. Very good. All right. I'll give you a roller and you a roller. So we're going to have the roller, and you're going to take this knee across the body and drape it on the roller, 90 degrees. So just bend and then lean. There you go. So the roller is supporting your leg, and you can go ahead and lay back. Yeah, there you go. Okay, awesome. All right. If you need to go a little bit higher, you can. There it is. Okay, good. Yeah. So want about 90-degree angle there. From here, you guys might hit each other, but it's fine. You can put your hands flat to the side. Go one higher, one lower. Yeah. And you're gonna take your outside hand. So both of you are gonna take your left and you're gonna take your right. And you're gonna bring it to the side that your knee is on. Go ahead. Bring it to the side that your knee is on. Reach all the way. Try to reach for your hand. Reach for your palm. There you go. And then open up and come back to where you started. So your windshield wipering, the real stretch is when you get to this end, when you're opening up and you feel it through your back and hip and glutes all the way to where your knee is. Now, the point of the roller is because I want you to drive your knee into it the whole time. So actively push into that roller the whole time. Let's go a little higher for you, Liv. Yeah, so you're more 90. There you go. All right, so drive that knee into the roller, the pillow, whatever you have at home, and here we go. We're gonna do 10 reps on this side. Reach across, and then open up. Do not let that knee come off the roller at any point. Keep that contact. Come on, Tor, you got it. Keep that contact with the roller. This will be harder for some of you than others, but it's about the intention of staying in contact with the roller, driving that knee into the roller. You're gonna feel it in your groin, maybe in your hip, and it's gonna open up the back a little bit. And it's just good for the shoulders. It's kind of a good full body movement. There you go. When you've hit 10, ladies, you can pop that roller out and switch to the other side. We'll go 10 on the right side, 10 on the left side. There really aren't too many points of performance for this one, apart from keeping your body as straight as you can and making sure your knee is around 90 degrees while driving into that object that you're using to support your knee. The lower the object, the harder it will be. So these rollers are fairly high, so it's easier for them to maintain contact. But if you have a super low squishy pillow, it might be a little bit harder. So maybe use 2, whatever you need. All right, cool. They're switching sides. So now it's time for 10 reps on the opposite side. So get set up, put that roller right next to your body. From there, they're gonna cross their knee over the roller. Just gotta find out what's comfortable for you. So make sure it's high enough. There you go. Yeah. Is it easier when your foot, there you go. Yep. So their hips are kind of gonna flop over. That's okay because you need to maintain contact with the roller. From there, go ahead and begin. So you're reaching to the side that your knee is on and then opening up away. As you open away, push down into the roller the whole time. There you go. Actively driving into that roller. So you're gonna feel some tension in that low back as you're opening up that back and working on that. Make sure that your hand's coming even. It's not like super high or super low. You wanna be right in line with your shoulder. So if you put both arms out, you're making a perfect T. Your T is not up here or down here. You want to go hand to hand. That's the windshield wiper portion of this. 10 reps on this side. Awesome, good work, ladies. All right, so that concludes our Core 101 video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time.